Hello and welcome, everyone. Hello and welcome, everyone, to Tarot Tuesday. It's April 1st, but we're not going to be fooling around here today. We're going to get straight to your questions, your inquiries, the things that are on your mind, in your heart, that you would like some clarity about. We're going to let the Tarot Spirit guide us today. We're going to go ahead and use the traditional tarot, my favorite, because it's just so juicy real with the human condition, the good, the bad, and the ugly, all the good stuff that the humans are. Alrighty, and then I'm going to also use the Light Seers Tarot for fun and for just a different perspective and maybe to clarify cards, just whatever moves my hands. And the Wisdom of the Oracle from Colette Baron Reed, because I like them. All right, and so you can actually request which deck you would like me to use for you, or you can just roll with it and I'm going to turn my phone upside down because it is just distracting the heck out of me right now, so I can focus on you, all this energy just on you. Okay. It's all about the energy, right? So we're going to breathe into this, put my energy here, put myself and my other stuff to the side. Big breath in and out. There I am. Okay. Now it's Tarot Tuesday. All right. So, like I said, we have 3 decks to choose from, or you can just let me just go at it with whatever deck comes up. You can chat your questions in the chat box. Typically, I like to start with a tarot card of the day, but we're starting to get more questions. So I'm going to go ahead and just start with the questions that I received already in my email, in my chat box, with my community, stuff like that. And then as you guys chat in the chat, then we'll continue. I am continuing to do the live stream in Facebook and YouTube, just because I just don't feel like I want to exclude people. I was trying to move everything over to YouTube, but then it just wasn't working. So, pay attention, right? So we're back on the regular format, which is a third-party format. So I'm in one place, but we're streaming in YouTube and we're streaming in Facebook. And so the chat that I have is feeding both YouTube and Facebook. And I'm telling you, it's not always perfect. So that's why I was trying to minimize and just do one platform so that I would make sure not to miss you guys. So if I do miss you, I am so sorry. It is not intentional. It's the app. Okay. Chrissy says, hello, can I get a free reading? Chrissy, yes, you may. However, I'm going to do the readings from my community first that have already sent them in to me. Okay. So Catherine also says, shared with my son, Jason, enjoy his move to a different college. Oh, okay. Will, my son, Jason, got it. All right, guys, I have to get to my community members first. That is my priority. So let me go ahead and pull those up first. And then I promise I will get to the ones in the chat. Okay, so Nicole wrote, my current relationship with Jake. Can you give me advice and clarity? I'm confused as to where this is going. Have me in my feelings, and it makes me feeling unwanted and confused. Okay, Nicole. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Sometimes there's a lot of answers in your questions already. So I'd be curious to see what Spirit has to say about that. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, Chris, wait just a little bit to post your question. Okay, I have like 3 ahead of you, and then I'm going to go ahead and choose or address the questions in the chat. Okay, I appreciate your patience, and I will get to everybody. Okay, Nicole, relationship, Jake. Focus on Nicole. Thank you, Spirit. What is happening with this relationship with Nicole and Jake? Thank you. Okay, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so it looks like the tides are turning. Let's clarify that. We have the Ace of Cups. The heart is opening. And I'm going to pull one more and then I'll discuss. And then we have the Seven of Wands. All right, so we have some guardedness. Okay, so it looks like, Nicole, the Wheel of Fortune, things are turning around for you. It looks like, energy is contagious. And so I'm sure he's feeling your energy. And the just that I sense that because you are here with a very open heart, you're affecting his energy, right? So as much as he would like to be guarded and all of that, I think you're having an effect on him, right? But the question is, because he is guarded over here with this Seven of Wands energy, and it feels like he's trying to maintain his autonomy, his independence, like he doesn't want to be told what to do or how to act or what to be. I can just see this kind of wavy baby energy going on here. And it's up to you if you want to ride those waves, because the outcome card is him being in that defensive place still. So I can see him getting on board. I can see you having a lot of influential energy and um, you know really wanting and coming from the heart and sharing your heart and so it's easy to be with you. It's easy to be in love with you and all of that. But man, he's just kind of guarded and protected about that. So I would love to do a full reading on that and see what the heck's going on with him and why he's guarded and protecting his energy. But I don't have time for that right now. But I'm just going to give you the short version of this. It's really up to you if you want to wait around for him to come around, but it could be a long time coming, right? Um, I know that by this, you are ready to rock and roll. You're ready to go in relationship. You are ready for love. You are ready to share your heart with somebody. And instead of fighting with somebody who is guarded, perhaps it would be a better use of your time and energy and heart to be with somebody who is receptive and wants that and doesn't fight with you along the way, right? So that's the short version. If you would like a reading with me, though, and we can do a deep dive in this, I would love that. You can book a session on my website. I'd be happy to help. I hate to leave it like that, but that's what it is right now. Okay, and then I have Cheryl from my community also. She asked me, and if you guys want to be on this community where you get your reading sooner, you can join my community or you can just get on my email list. And on Mondays, when I send out my alert that I'm going to be here on Tuesday, you can just reply. You can email me your question, and then those have priority. So Cheryl asks, I rescued a cat last week, so wondering if a good home and a loving family is in his near future. That's sweet. I brought the cat to a cat rescue adoption facility. And then she says, if this is too silly, we can skip it. And I'm like, silly? There's no question too silly for spirit, for tarot. Are you kidding? Cats have energy and spirits too, right? So of course we want to check on this cat and see how this cat's doing. Okay, so let's tap into Cheryl's rescue cat. Spirit, give us an update on this cat. How is this cat doing? Okay. How is he doing? Okay. All right. We have the Knight of Cups. Oh, well, I think that's all I need. So I have the Knight of Cups, and this is somebody who has come forth. Let me look at the picture if you can see it. I have all these windows open. I don't know. Okay. The guy here, Romeo, he's giving his love. He's offering the roses. There he is, the Knight of Cups. He's all about sharing his love, giving it away. It's not necessarily male or female energy, but it could be either. However, the moral of the story is that somebody is here to give love and affection. Let me pull another one to see what's going on. So I just feel that this cat just found their match, their love match. And so you did a good thing and you followed your spirit. And that's the best thing that we can possibly do. So if you're having any guilt feelings for taking it to a shelter, let that stuff, you know what I really want to say, let that stuff go. All right. Yeah. Got the 8 of Cups. This one's for you. Let it go. Let it go, Cheryl. Let it go. The cat is doing beautifully, and it's found its love match. And it feels like it's a single person too. So I don't necessarily get family vibes. I get a single person. Cool. Okay, so the last question that I have here before I take readings in the chat is from Kristen. And she says, what energy does Spirit want me to embrace this month? That's a great question. So we have the month of April. We have spring. I need to open a door. I'm getting really hot. Spirit makes, Spirit makes me hot. Not that way, folks. Okay, so Kristen, what energy does Spirit want me to embrace? Such a nice open-ended question. I love my community. They're always wanting to grow and improve and expand, be their higher selves. Okay, we are embracing the King of Pentacles energy here. The King of Pentacles energy is that boss energy, loving the finer things in life. So the King of Pentacles really does talk about that root chakra. So embracing the beauty of spring. And, I know that you're a gardener. I know that you love plants. So embracing all of the earth's beauty, going on hikes, tending to your garden, enjoying the finer things in life, going out with the hubby, having dates, having outings and excursions, but enjoying the earth, going to the farmers markets, cooking some really healthy, vibrant foods, those kinds of things. So dig into the earth and really enjoy all that the earth has for you. Enjoy the abundance, the financial prosperity even that the earth provides for you in the way of your work and all of that, but mostly just the abundance of the gifts, the beauty, the foods, the plants, the vegetation, all of that. Okay, so step into the King of Pentacles energy. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and close my emails here and get back into my feed and see who is here. All right. So, all right, Catherine, I'm going to go ahead and share yours. Will my son Jason enjoy his move to a different college? Okay, so Jason is moving to a different college. I'm going to stay on this roll and continue using this, the Light Seers Tarot. It's speaking to me today. Okay, Jason. Enjoy. Will he like it? Is he going to like it? How is Jason going to respond to this? Okay. All right, Jason, what's snapping in? 8 of Cups. He is leaving. However, the 8 of Cups energy is like, I'm not sure about this. There's something missing. So in the traditional deck, it's the man or the person in the deck going to the cave, like, you know, looking for that emotional fulfillment, looking for the thing that is missing. So perhaps in his current location, in his current school, there's just something missing, and so he's off to find it. So it feels more like a journey, or a journey that where he's searching for something. Let me pull another card because we already clearly it seems like that's obvious. So let's talk a little bit more about that, Spirit. So he's looking for something. Will he find it? I guess, will he find fulfillment, satisfaction? Will he be happy? Mom's concerned. Four of Swords. Four of Swords energy is he will find rest. So yes, the Four of Swords energy is like, the hard part is over. Now I can settle in and I can rest my mind. Like his mind has been really anxious about this. And he's just put a lot of mental energy into this whole thing. And in a worrisome way, and provoking a lot of anxiety. So now he's going to get there. It wasn't that big of a deal. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Okay. And so the next thing for him is to be able to just rest, relax, and most definitely put those thoughts down and be able to maybe get into his body instead of his head so much. But first, it's just to, like, take a nap. Literally, she's taking a nap. And in the traditional tarot, there is a person taking a nap on top of his coffin in the holy place. So it's like, all right, the war is over, survived the war. And now it's time to rest up and get ready for the next thing, right? So he's in between. He's going to be in between, gearing up for what's next. So that's good. His mind is calmer. All right. So I have, let me see, Chrissy. Chrissy's still here. Yeah, Chrissy, go ahead and post your question. I'm going to go ahead and put my glasses on so I can see them. And Kathy is here. Hey, Kathy. So Kathy would like a general reading, and general readings are more than welcome. Absolutely. So let's see what's going on in Kathy's life. And I'm going to go ahead and pull 3 cards for Kathy. And Kathy is definitely a member of our Enchanted Empath community. Nice to see you. And in fact, let me talk a little bit about the community. The community has special events. We do special gatherings where we have what I call psychic school on the first and third Thursdays of the month, where we have Zoom gatherings and we talk about different kinds of psychic phenomenon. We study tarot, we dive into some feng shui, we do manifesting, whatever it is that we're wanting to explore that month, in addition to all the other gatherings, the moon gatherings, the happy hour tarots, the healing circles on Sundays. Okay, Kathy, focus. Kathy. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, I'm just gonna cut 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, and 3. So we have over here 4 of Cups, Kathy, the Moon, and the Ace of Wands. So let's take these one at a time. So we have the 4 of Cups, whereas you are in the recent past, again with that feeling that, okay, I'm wanting something, I'm wanting to create something, I'm wanting some fulfillment, some satisfaction, but it's just not quite happening. It's not quite happening the way I think it should be happening. However, what is happening is that the universe is giving you signs. It's giving you opportunities people, little nuances, little things that you're missing. You're missing them because you're thinking that they should come in a different way and you have different expectations, or that you're all up in your head and you're just missing them. But not to worry, because the universe never gets tired of us. Source energy, God, whatever you want to call it, your spiritual guidance system, they always just continue to knock on the door. Hello, hello. First quiet. They get louder, they get louder, they get louder until they get our attention, because they know what we want. They know our heart. And so when I see this, I just know that you're not in the best of receptive modes. And it would be better for you to get into a better, higher receptivity mode, uncross your arms, uncross your legs, and say, what are you trying to tell me? What's going on here? What did I miss? And that would be a reading in itself. What did I miss? What are you trying to say? Right. Um, and and so you can get into the place where you can receive the information, receive the guidance. And what I'm getting into in the present moment is the moon energy. And that moon energy, really does talk about the illusions, or the just uh, you know there's a lot of just not seeing the whole picture and seeing things straight, or having a lot of bias or past trauma, or past information that is murking the waters, muddying the waters to where you're just not seeing things clearly. And so when I see the moon, I see that's when we have maybe delusional thinking. We're just not quite clear. We can be paranoid. We can be just not in our right, clear mind. Right. And so when I used to call this the PMS mood, the PMS card, how we just get really hyper emotional or reactive, and it's just not really based in anything except our endocrine system, or past trauma triggers, things like that. And so when I see the moon card come up for my clients or myself, I say, okay, go take a time out. It's time to get grounded. It too will pass. It's like the phases of the moon. And we are affected by the phases of the moon, right? We just had a new moon. And so this is about going with the flow of the waxing and the waning, and knowing our own rhythms, and allowing those rhythms, and then being a steward of our own energies, and really learning how to direct them so that we're not at the whim of every external circumstance. If we're at the whim of every external circumstance, and all the people included, and all of their energy, holy cow, we will never be in control of any of this. We'll just be one big hot mess, basically. I'm not calling you a hot mess, Kathy. I'm just saying you're being influenced a lot by external energies. And it's time to zip it, align it, ground it, do all those things that you know to do to get yourself back into energetic alignment and energetic integrity, with your high self, with your true self, right? So that you can create all the things and do all the things that you came here to do. No more distractions. And then the outcome card is the Ace of Wands. So the nice thing is what I see coming in the near future, as you really are taking this in. I know you take it with the love that is intended behind it, that you will have that aha, oh yes, I know that. I get that. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. Here's my plan. And then you get that fire inside, and then you start to move forward, and you leave all that stuff behind, and now you're compelled forward to the things that really light you up, the things that you have put off, the things that you were originally wanting to do, that you're just like, "Ah," and then they just slip away, and then you're like, I can't, or whatever those stories are that have come up for you. And then you get back into your power. You come back into alignment. So this is what's coming for you. And we can just bring it in right now. Just bring it in back into your power, step into it and say, right here, right now. All right. I hope that helped. I hope it wasn't too personal on here. All right. So I see Carl. Hey, Carl. Nice to see you. Sorry, I ghosted you. He invited me to one of his events and I didn't show up. I've just been sorry. Yeah, I will make it eventually. Okay. And then Cheryl says, I needed that 8 of Cups. Lol. Okay. Haha. And then Sherry says, hello, Charlene. I'm Sherry. Can you please help me with the reading? Yes. Chrissy is still here. Chrissy, ask your question. I still haven't seen it. And then Sonali asks, current feelings for me and Sarav. Okay. And if I'm out of order, guys, and I'm missing your comments, my apologies. I told you I'm back on my old platform that broadcasts to multiple places that isn't always the most accurate with my chats. So we win here on some things and we lose here on other things. I haven't found the perfect solution yet. So, but this is the best that I have so far. Okay, so Sonali, let's go ahead and look at the energy between these two people. What's snapping? Okay, the energy between Sonali and Sarav. I don't need birthdays, guys. Energy is energy. But thank you. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Energy, energy. Okay. Oh, there's 2. Well, you know, I kind of feel as though I was going to ask if you guys are a married couple. You feel tight here to me. So interestingly, I have the Queen of Swords and the King of Wands. You know, sometimes the cards are just, I don't know, they're just so divinely directed, right? So the Queen of Swords, I'm guessing, is Sonali, and the King of Wands is Sarav. So the Queen of Swords is somebody who is very thoughtful, very much the mental energy. Your gifts are all up here. You're very bright. You're very intelligent, strategic, a planner. You love to plan. You love to strategize, all of that. So right here. And then over here with the King of Wands, we have somebody who is very, there's the Lion. So he's very fierce, protective, somebody who is aligned with their integrity, the stuff that they only do the things that they want, right? So think of Leo energy, think of fire, passion, purpose. So they're not going to take jobs and stuff that are boring or that just pay the bills. They have to be engaged in whatever they decide to do, right? Same with this one. You have to be intellectually stimulated. This one has to be excited about things, right? So what I get is that, all right, I see a good balance here between the two energies. And let's pull an outcome card too, just to see what the final, or what the, so there's a snapshot of the two of you, and then what, right? Okay, then we have the Ace of Swords energy here, and Queen of Swords is you. So Ace of Swords is more vision and the visionary parts of where is this headed? Where is this going? So I feel that this is a solid situation, a solid relationship. And with the two of you, or even just one of you, I feel like you are more, but both of you are in the visioning process of this relationship. you're creating a future together, right? So you're imagining and visioning what the rest of this situation looks like. So it looks like it's just going forward, going forward. I don't get any negatives, on this. I just feel like this is a very solid relationship. So let me know in the comments if we need any clarifications on anything. Okay, so I see Amber. Amber, I haven't seen you for a while. Of course, I haven't been on Facebook for a while either, have I? Nice to see you again. Okay, so Amber asks, anything new happening for me in the next few months? Thank you, love and light. Well, love and light to you too. Okay, so Amber, let me go ahead and I will go ahead and pull 3 cards. One for April, one for May, and one for June. How's that? Just for the general overall energies. And then, of course, as you all know, if you don't know, I'm telling you now, that these energetic snapshots are based on your current energy. You always can change your current energy. None of this is set in stone. You are the master of your universe. I am not. So do not give me your power, but together we can play and we can see what the heck's going on. And then we can shift, we can pivot, we can make changes, we can get that energy and we can completely, like Play-Doh, we can change it into something completely different if we don't like what we're in the process of creating right now, right? So you are the magic ones, not I. I am just the reporter of your energy. I'm like Lee Harris. Anybody know Lee Harris? I'm an energy intuitive. I read energy. That's all that is. And energy is like, it changes on a dime. It's never set in stone, ever. Okay, Amber, anything happening in the next few months? What's shaken in Amber's life? I'm going to go ahead and cut these 2. Okay. Okay, we have April. I'm looking at my calendar. April. Okay, so April, we have the Hanged Man. So it looks like you're hanging around for something to change, maybe waiting on a job, waiting on something. So the Hanged Man isn't necessarily a bad thing. When I'm working on a project when I am working on a project and I don't know the exact outcome, but I know that I'm working on something big, I get into this mode. I ask for it. It's like, okay, I don't know how this is going to shake out. So show me. And so then I get into this mode of receptivity. You go upside down, literally, and you say, okay, my brain is limited. Your brain is limited. We don't have the vast picture of things, but spirit does, and it can show us and it can lead us and it can give us clues and it can just open doors that we don't necessarily have access to in our myopic little worldview. So right now you're waiting for something and it is a positive place to be in. I'm going to open my door. I am like really hot. Okay. Whew. Oh, and it's raining out. I love that sound. Okay. Okay, so when you're in the Hanged Man situation, it's all about surrender. It's a peaceful surrender. It's like, okay, I'll wait for it. And then the aha comes. And then that's when you move your feet. Okay. So I never take action. I call it divine knowing. When I get the divine knowing, that's when I take the divine action. That's when I get to step in. But unless I have the divine aha, the knowing, then it feels like I'm drunk stumbling forward. And drunk stumbling is messy. And I remember the wise words of my first grade teacher. She used to say, haste makes waste. She would say that all the time. Well, 58 years later, I still remember that. Haste makes waste. So we don't need to stumble into anything. Just wait for it. I know that's an American impossibility anymore, but wait for it and it will be revealed. Okay, May, we have Queen of Pentacles. So whatever you're waiting for over here, here it comes. Queen of Pentacles. Oh, yes. Yes, you're going to like this. With the Queen of Pentacles, so if it is a job, which I'm feeling, or a project, something that is yielding some cash or, you know, cash, it's saying, yes, here it is, here it is. So here's the payoff. So you're tapping in and going cha-ching. And then the Nine of Pentacles, so April, May, and June, the Nine of Pentacles is what I call the Beyonce card, where it's like you're in that creation place of, creating your beautiful garden. Slow and steady wins the race. You're doing it your way. And it's interesting because the energy that I'm getting, Amber, is that perhaps the thing that preceded this Hanged Man was that you said no to a outdated system that you were raised in believing was the only system that you could count on. And you said no. And then you're like, oh, holy crap, what did I do? And relied on yourself to create some change and some momentum in your life. And as a result of that, here come the fruits of your labor and the rewards. Looking pretty good. I would love to do a deep dive into that one too. So there's a payoff coming for you. Okay, Catherine says, amazing. Thank you. You're welcome. Okay, let's see. Got that one. Okay, so let's see. Sherry, is my relationship in trouble? And now I'm cold, of course, right? I'm hot, I'm cold. I'm hot, I'm cold. Let's look at the energetic snapshot of your current relationship. I'm going to pull I love this spread. What's now and what's next? Okay, on this current trajectory. And then if we were doing a full reading, I would do, well, it depends on what comes after what's next, but what do I need to shift? Or what, and then what do I really want? You know? Okay. Sherry. Current snapshot of relationship. You get to determine if it's trouble or not. That's not my judgment, but I will give you a snapshot of the current energy. Okay. I'm trying to stay out of the judgment zone these days. It's too easy to be in one. Ooh, a whole bunch of cards fell, so they don't count. All right, let's do, I'm going to cut for Sherry. Relationship snapshot. What's now? What's next? Okay. Glasses, please. Okay. All right. So, Sherry, it says we have the Judgment and the Four of Wands. So what's now is the Judgment. The Judgment card is the reinvention. It's there's a whole lot of, I can't cuss, can I? There's a whole lot of stuff being raised up. There's a whole lot of there's a whole lot of stuff that needs to be sifted through, stuff from the past, just a whole lot of baggage that is being combed through, that is being organized, sifted through. It's like spring cleaning for the soul as far as the relationship goes. So I can see where you would probably feel that, what's happening here? Because it can feel up leveling. It can feel very ungrounding, maybe a little turbulent. But the nice thing about this card is that we're burying the dead. We're excavating. We're getting through to the real stuff. And man, that could feel awful, but it is a necessary thing. It's kind of like the tower card almost, where we have to kind of get rid of the nuts and shake the nuts out of the tree so that we can have a clean tree, and then we can have new buds with new growth and all that stuff. So the judgment card is like a rebirth. There's a rebirth happening in your relationship. It's a reinvention. And reinventions don't come just because, hey, let's just reinvent ourselves. Yeah. Reinventions come from pain. Reinventions come from, holy crap, this isn't working anymore. This, I have to lose weight. I'm going to have a heart attack. That's how reinventions come. Reinventions come from some, holy cow, we're going to go down the divorce route if we don't fix this, right? And so the nice thing is that, okay, we kind of hit some rock bottom stuff, but we're going into the reinvention. We are reinventing and going into that judgment. And if you look closely at the card, it's really nice. It's very liberating. It's a spiritual liberation. There she is. And that's like, she's free of all that past, all that stuff from the past, all that relationship stuff from the past, all the old fighting, all the stuff that, keeps on getting thrown into the present and all that stuff. It's like, okay, enough. We're letting this go. So are you guys in therapy? Maybe, I wonder. And then the next card is the Four of Wands. And the Four of Wands, I wish I had this in the traditional deck. The Four of Wands, there's a couple, they're standing in front of their home. Their arms are up in victory. There's four wands in front of them that talks about stability. They made it. Like, yes. So it doesn't look to me like your relationship is in trouble. It looks to me like your relationship is going through a reorganization. Okay. I hope that helps. And if you'd like to do a long reading with me, I'd love to go through. Okay, Kathy says, I always forget about Tuesdays. Well, Kathy, you know what? I haven't been doing them on Facebook. I was mad at Zuckerberg for a while, but you know what? Whatever. He doesn't pay my rent. So I got over it. Okay, so I'm back on Facebook. Gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, she is my crush. Okay. Yeah, you guys are good. I think I got you guys reversed. Sonali, yes. But you guys are solid, and there's a future going on there. Love to do a full reading for you guys too. Okay, Kathy says you are so right. Sonali says, April, love reading. Will my current situation end or things sort? Kathy says, I need to schedule a reading. Kathy, I have a special going on right now. Go to my website. It's a regular reading and then a free follow-up. It's called Bloom and Blossom. You'll see it. Okay, let's look at Solani. And I hope I'm not butchering your names. I'm so sorry. That's so important not to do that. April, love reading. Let me go ahead and look. Will my current situation end or will sort? Okay. Okay, I'm going to pull one card on this one and see. I think it's the same people, but I want to see. Yeah, let's dig a little deeper because it looked pretty solid. I mean, it showed a great snapshot of who you guys are. Okay, what's going on in April specifically with the two of you guys? Let's just pull the top. Okay, High Priestess. High Priestess. Okay. There's, the High Priestess is, that intuitive knowing the secrets. The High Priestess to me is a yes card. It's always a positive card, but I think I want something a little bit more specific for this question. because that's just not ringing clear. If it rings clear to anybody else, type it in the chat. Oh, this one just fell out. Nine of Pentacles. Slow and steady wins the race. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so you guys are going to be fine. Just take it slow. Just take it slow. Go out in nature. Enjoy, you know. Remember that things have their own cycles. Do not push. Do not rush. Do not rush the queen. I feel like she just needs to have some time also, and to, you know, for lots of different reasons. Respect is one of them that I feel, and just to be on her own timeline. So no forcing timelines, folks. Because that's her. She is the high priestess. Got it. All right. The high priestess. We need our space. We need our space. All right. Okay, Shari, can I schedule a reading? Yes, you can schedule a reading. I would love for you to schedule a reading. Let me put my info. Here's the special that I'm having right now, guys, on my site. So it's a normal regular reading, and then you get like a 20-minute follow-up. So I can just follow up with you, and then we can tweak in whatever energy we need to play with. And, you know, I love doing that. So if things aren't going the way you want them to, we can do, did that go through? Yes. Okay. And then on my website though, too, there's so many other things to explore. There's my community you can join, where you can grow your own psychic gifts. I have, psychic games you can play to grow. Those are all free. You can take some quizzes and see where you are. I love all that stuff. Okay, so you were spot on. Thank you. So you're very welcome. Okay, I hope I didn't miss anybody. Okay, there is Zara. Wait. There's more. Cheryl Ross says, can you explain the stars as gifts and how much 100 stars is? I want to send a gift. Well, thank you. I appreciate the gifts. I really don't know anything about those stars, Cheryl. So maybe somebody else can type in there and help with those, because I don't know. Or you can Google that, because I just do the buy me a coffee thing. Let me put that in there. I don't know Facebook. I just live stream on it. But oh my gosh, I should have had all these links ready for you. Okay. View page. Let me grab this link real quick. But if anybody would like to leave a gift, you are so welcome to leave it on my Buy Me a Coffee page. That's also where you can sign up for my community if you wanted to join the community, where we actually have a small community right now, and we do our psychic school. You have priority readings, all that stuff. We have healing circles, just all kinds of stuff. Okay, Zara. I think, who is next? Kristen says, thank you. You're welcome. Brenna is here. Oh my gosh, I need help. Okay. I see Mish. I see Cosmic Guidance. Okay, Brenna. Brenna is a community member, and so the community members have priority, folks. And I'm going to go ahead and do that. I see so many of you. Wow, way more than usual. Okay, Facebook is actually popping right now, so my bad for not being there. Want to see if Spirit has any advice about what to expect prepare for this weekend. Okay, let's look into the weekend for Brenna. And I am going to pull 2 cards now so I can kind of speed things up so I can get to everybody. Okay. Okay. Spirit loves speed. They really just don't care. They're just right there. Okay. Brenna, weekend. Any advice? What to expect? Prepare for this weekend. 3 cups looks like it's party time. So 3 cups is celebration, and then the wheel of fortune. So it looks as though we're going to have a gathering with some people, usually besties. Looks like a close gathering. And then the wheel of fortune, it looks like things are going to be turning around in your favor. So whatever it is that you're wanting to do, you know, everything is a green light with this. Okay, so host the party, have the fun, go to the party if you were invited to one. So everything is a yes. Okay. Cosmic Guidance says, I hope you're doing well. Intention of RS towards me, please. She is a coworker, elder to me, keeps letting me down. What does she want out of all this situation? Truly appreciate your help. Got it. Sorry. Some people can be a little disappointing, or that you're feeling disappointed. RS towards Cosmic Guidance. Okay. Haste makes waste. Mrs. Miller. Okay. Okay. RS. 9 of Swords and 5 of Cups. So, Cosmic Guidance. The 9 of Swords shows up. You know, the 9 of Swords is that feeling stuck. I'm not sure which way to go card, where in the traditional tarot, the woman is surrounded by her swords. And when I say her swords, it's her thoughts, her fears, the things that she says to herself, her negative self-talk, all of that. So she's feeling very stuck. So I'm wondering if this is a situation of low self-esteem on her part, right? And then we have the 5 of Cups. The 5 of Cups energy is that lack and limitation. I'm feeling for RS. I feel that RS is having a bit of a spiritual crisis. And so, because your name is Cosmic Guidance, I kind of want to say to you to reach out an arm and a hug and show some love, compassion, kindness, mercy, grace to RS, because I feel like she's having a hard time. Okay. And when you do that, the law of reciprocity, what goes around comes around. It'll come back to you tenfold. So this feels like it needs some love and healing on it. And I feel like it's got to come. Well, it doesn't have to come from you, but it feels like it can come from you. And so you're it. Spirit tagged you on this one. That's why they gave you the attention to this. Okay. So I hope you receive that with love. Okay. Let's see who else is here. Okay. Mish says, hello, dear. Can I get a love reading with my partner, Libra? What should I know about him? He doesn't share his emotions and I feel insecure at times. That doesn't sound like any man I know. Okay. Maybe all of them. Anyway. Okay. Not about me. It's about Mish. and Libra. Okay. What should I know? What's going on with Libra? And I'm going to pull, first I'm going to pull 2 cards and kind of get a read between the 2 of you, and then like the next, like what's the energy between the 2 of you, and then like what's next, a little bit of outcome, you know. Okay, so Mish. Okay, I have Temperance and Page of Pentacles. So Temperance is Page of Pentacles. What is this telling me? Page of Pentacles. Okay, so I'm wondering if Libra has money insecurities. I'm feeling that they are financially fine, but maybe have financial like instability, and it messes with them, right? So their priorities are in a place where their self-esteem isn't there unless they're making a certain amount of money. So they got money on their mind on their money, right? So that Page of Pentacles energy. And maybe they're just really focused on that a lot. Temperance, though, I feel that is you, representative of you, where you're just very open and you're very open, and you can see both sides of things, and welcoming and encouraging and all of that. And I would say, continue on that path. That's always a good place to be, while this person finds their footing with their money stories, their financial stories and all of that. Oh, and I said I was going to pull a third one just to see what the outcome here is. I just feel like if you look at the cards, I had them like this. I just feel like you're front and center, and then this one is just distracted. They're not looking at you. They're looking over there like, what else can I do? Where else can I build my money? What else can I do with my business? What else do I need to do? So I'm wondering if this person is a bit of a workaholic, or just really preoccupied with their work life and a little checked out when it comes to their emotional life. That doesn't make them a bad person. It just makes them an imbalanced person. And you, being the temperate person, makes you a very balanced person. So, it's off-putting to you. All right. So let's see potential outcome here. Or let's talk about outcome as is. 10 of Wands. Okay, so this relationship as is for you, because I'm reading for you, feels like it could be a lot of work if you continue on this path. The question is, do you want to do a lot of work? I know I don't. But that's up to you. A lot of work. And the big question at the end of that is, and I don't mean to make jest or make fun of anything, the big question is the juice worth the squeeze? Should I put in all this work? At one time in my life, I would have said yes. But now in this season of my life, it's like, no. So it depends. There's a lot of factors to consider, how much time's left, basically. It's just entirely up to you. Do you want to put in that work, that effort? Because it's going to take some. Okay. Let's see. Swami said, liked and subscribed. Well, thank you. Let me do this one. What are Anya's intentions towards me? Okay. Oof. Falling out. Okay. Haste makes waste. Let's slow down. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, Swami. I wonder, do we pronounce the J? Or is it silent? Or is it all these different languages treat the J so differently? Okay. Thank you for liking and subscribing. I do appreciate that. Okay. This is, I think, going to be the last read. I unfocused myself. Let me refocus myself. Swami. Swami. Intentions. 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 Okay, so I get a pretty clear message here that this person sees you, literally. Ace of Swords is vision, seeing, imagining you as the King of Cups. So the King of Cups is somebody that, I know the King of Cups for me personally is somebody that I can trust. So the King of Cups is somebody that is leads from the heart, somebody who is heart-centered, somebody who is emotionally stable. So there's a maturity level there. Somebody who is kind, somebody who is maybe artistic, somebody who is empathic, somebody who is um, um, intuitive. Just all of these really wonderful heart-centered qualities. And it also could be that this person sees you, sees, can you see the vision here that I'm seeing? I see you, third eye chakra energy, as a potential love interest, right? So I'll leave you with that. That looks pretty positive to me. Okay, so hopefully I got to everybody. Let me take a real quick scan to make sure there's nobody left out. Thank you, everybody, for being here. It was so fun connecting with you and being back on Facebook. Yay, that's where everybody has been. So my bad for not being there. I will definitely be back next week. And thanks, everybody, for being here today with me and sharing your hearts, your minds, your spirit with me. It was a lot of fun. Enjoy this April 1st day and take excellent care of yourself, your hearts, your minds, your spirits. Do something really wonderful for yourself today. Until I see you next time, peace, love, and take good care. Bye for now.